Good morning, poetry lovers. Welcome to my channel, Lata Singh #Leo. Today, I have taken a very beautiful, motivating, yet inspirational poem. This poem is written by Rudyard Kipling. Hope you all are aware of Rudyard Kipling. If not, then let me tell you, you must have read or watched this movie, The Jungle Book. Now you can easily identify him and recognize him. There's some more information about his life and work. You can note it down for future reference. The poem I have chosen today. In this poem, Rudyard Kipling is addressing to his son John. I hope you have got a hint which poem I'm talking about. The poem name is If. This poem is one of the best motivational and inspirational poems. This poem centers on love and sincerity. There's no overly affectionate words, yet the message of the poet comes from the emotional eye to a child's welfare. The speaker wants his child to do well in life. This poem not only showcases the relationship and bonding between father and son, but also awakens, motivates, appeals to all the readers of all the age groups. And this is the most striking feature of this poem. This is a didactic poem. Now, you must be wondering what is a didactic poem. Didactic poem refers to poems which contains a clear moral or message or purpose to convey to its readers. And now I'm going to give you the explanations line by line, and you will understand what message or moral this poem is conveying. So let's start from the first stanza. The poet says, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. In the first 4 lines, the poet tells his son that you should keep calm. Here, keep your head means keep calm and patient when others do fail and put the blame on you. You should trust yourself when all others doubt you. However, you should also make a room for their doubts and try to understand what made them doubt. Okay? The poet says here कि जब सब लोग तुम्हारे अगेंस्ट हों और तुम्हें ब्लेम करें, उस वक्त अपने आप को शांत रखो। जब सब तुम पर डाउट करें, अपने आप पर ट्रस्ट करो, लेकिन लोगों के डाउट को अपने अंदर आने दो, उनके लिए भी एक जगह बनाओ जिससे तुम ये जानो कि तुम पर डाउट क्यों किया जा रहा है, क्या वजह है लोगों की तुम पर डाउट करने की, जिससे तुम्हें इम्प्रूवमेंट करने में हेल्प होगी. सो make allowance for their doubting too. Let's see what the poet has advised his son in the next 4 lines. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. The poet is telling the readers to have patience, just like he is advising his son. In addition to that, he also informs the reader that even if he or she is lied about, अगर उनके बारे में झूठ भी बोला जाए, he or she should not stoop to the level of a liar. तो आपको उन झूठे लोगों की कैटेगरी में नहीं उतरना है, उन झूठे लोगों के लेवल पे नहीं जाना है. You have to be truthful. He further says that If you are hated, don't become a part of hatred. Don't hate back. And finally, the reader should not appear to be better than he or she actually is, nor should he or she talk in a manner that does not reflect who they are morally or spiritually. It means they should not lose their real essence. The last line of this stanza states that, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. The poet says here that one must not place too much importance on looks or speak as if he knows the best all the time. तो आपको कभी भी अपने लुक्स को ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं देनी है और आपको हमेशा ये नहीं सोचना है कि सिर्फ आप ही सब कुछ जानते हैं और दूसरे नहीं जानते हैं, राइट? Before proceeding further, you are supposed to know the meanings of these difficult words. So please note it down in your book or notebook for your better understanding. The next stanza starts with these lines. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. In the first two lines here, Kipling urges his readers to dream and think, but to not get so caught up in dreams and thoughts that one loses his grasp on reality. He further mentioned triumph and disaster as impostors, as fake, because these two are of fleeting nature, as success never stays, nor does disaster, right? He is advising the readers not dwell too much on either triumph or disaster, because they will soon disappear, right? सक्सेस और फेलियर दोनों ही लाइफ की इम्परमानेंट सिचुएशंस होती हैं, दोनों ही कभी किसी के पास हमेशा के लिए नहीं रुकती. इसीलिए पोएट अपने आप को बैलेंस रखने की बात कर रहे हैं और इन दोनों ही सिचुएशंस में पेशेंस रखने की बात कर रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट, द पोएट इन्फॉर्म्स द रीडर्स दैट दे मस्ट बी एबल to endure hearing their words being twisted by dishonest and harmful people in order to serve their own agendas. पोएट कह रहे हैं कि हम में ताकत होनी चाहिए, हम में करेज होना चाहिए, साहस होना चाहिए हमेशा सच बोलने का, और ये भी साहस होना चाहिए कि जब लोग दूसरों को मिसलीड करें और हमारे वर्ड्स को, हमारे ऑनेस्ट वर्ड्स को मिसयूज करे, तो उस वक्त को भी फेस करने का हम में करेज होना चाहिए. इन द लास्ट टू लाइन्स द पोएट इज गिविंग अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल yet encouraging message. The poet says that one should also have the courage to see the things built by him in broken conditions and try rebuilding them with worn out tools, that is, with what energy or skills you have. अपनी आंखों के सामने पूरी शिद्दत से बनाई गई अपनी चीज़ों को, अपनी मेहनत से की गई चीज़ों को टूटते हुए, बिखरते हुए देखना और वापस उन्हें बनाने के लिए खड़े हो जाना, ऐसी साहस की मिसाल होना भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. The next stanza says, if you can make one heap of all your winnings, अगर आप एक पूरा अपनी सारी जीत का, अपनी सारी रिवार्ड्स का, अगर आप एक गट्ठर बनाएं, एक हीप बनाएं, एक पाइल बनाएं, and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. पोएट कह रहे हैं कि अगर आप अपनी सारी जीत का एक पूरा गट्ठर बना के उस सबको रिस्क पे लगा दें एक गैम्बलिंग गेम के लिए, ठीक है, और आप हार जाएं, तो फिर से शुरू करना सिंस द बिगिनिंग, ठीक है, पूरा फिर से शुरुआत करना और उसके बारे में बिना कुछ कहे, ब्रीद हियर मेंशंस से, ठीक, बिना उसके बारे में, अपने लॉस के बारे में बिना एक शब्द कहे दोबारा से स्टार्ट करना. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. The poet says that one should make one heap of all the achievements he had made and then take big risk. In other words, one should never be afraid of doing things that can either make one so successful or ruin everything. If one fails after taking big risks, he should start again from the beginning without thinking or saying anything about the loss to others. As the old proverb says, try and try again until you succeed. Further, the poet says that one should use his heart and nerve and sinew. Sinew means tissues that joins muscle to bone, right? Here, heart and nerve and sinew means the courage when one becomes tired or fails. When nothing is left in life, one should have a strong willpower which may encourage one to hold on. The poet emphasizes to restart after losing everything. Not only that, but you must also be willing to forget about the lost and not dwell on it, not think about it. The word will is written in capital letter, right? Which says to hold on your will. मतलब अपनी इच्छा शक्ति, दृढ़ इच्छा शक्ति पर कायम रहिए. Even after losing everything and feeling that achieving or restarting will be so difficult or so impossible physically and mentally, right? Hold on to your will to restart and achieve success. Come to the last stanza. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. The poet says, no matter with whom you walk, with royals or with common people, you should not lose the common sense and common grounds. Meaning to say, to treat everyone with the same kindness, with the same sense. पोएट कह रहे हैं कि सभी लोगों को इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट दो. कोई भी बड़ा या छोटा नहीं होता और किसी को बड़ा या छोटा नहीं मानना चाहिए. He further advises that one must not dwell on his enemies or the hurt a loved one could potentially cause. Finally, the poet gives the reader his final piece of advice that never waste even a single second of time. Try to utilize each second of a minute and make sure you use all 60 seconds of it. And if you are able to keep all these things in check, you will have the world at your fingertips and no one can stop you from succeeding in life. पोएट कहते हैं कि हमें अपने प्रिंसिपल्स और आइडियल्स को कभी भी छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए, चाहे हम रॉयल्स के साथ रहें या फिर कॉमन पीपल के साथ रहें, इट डजेंट मैटर। हमें ऐसा बनना चाहिए कि ना ही एनिमीज, फोज मीन्स एनिमीज, और ना ही लविंग फ्रेंड्स हमें हर्ट कर सकें। और हमें कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि हर मिनट का, हर सेकंड हम यूटिलाइज कर सकें। देन द वर्ल्ड विल बी आवर्स एंड वी विल मेक श्योर that we utilize each second, and then no one can stop us from becoming good human being and from being successful in life. So the concluding line says कि अगर हम इन सब बातों पर पॉन्डर करें, इनके बारे में केयरफुली सोचें और इन्हें अपनी लाइफ में उतार लें, राइट, तो हमें कुछ भी अचीव करने से कोई रोक नहीं सकता है। एंड वी विल बिकम, ही इज सेइंग हियर, यू विल बी अ मैन. मैन refers to true human being. Okay, so it is referring to all the readers to become true humans. I hope the poem is well understood by all of you. So do share your valuable comments in the comment box, and do share, like and subscribe for more updates. And if you need explanation of any poem, you can write in the comment section and I will try to provide the explanations as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your precious time.